Hi there, my beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. If you're new here, welcome. You've just clicked on one of my Cash Stuffing Friday videos, in which I cash stuff various streams of income into envelopes designated for a specific purpose, giving every dollar its home. My channel is primarily based on my budgeting journey using this cash envelope system, building hefty savings and financial security for myself and my family. So if this is something that might interest you, or if you're looking for some inspiration or motivation for your own budgeting journey, or simply some entertainment, thank you for being here. Consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my thriving community. If you're already one of my current subscribers, one of my thrivers, hi, how you doing? I hope you guys have been having a good week and TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we begin, let me just tell you that I am reusing some cash that I have from my WTF Wednesday, and then just cash on hand and the cash that I got from the bank, not necessarily in the denominations I would have chosen. So we're going to be putting a lot of smaller bills into envelopes, but you know, money is money, small or large, so we're just going to make do with what we have. But before we do get fully started, let me go ahead and grab today's prompt-a-card. If you're new to my videos, this is prompt-a-cards. What I like to do is ask a prompt-a-card, which is basically a conversation starter between you and me. It'll help me get to know you a little better and you to get to know me a little better. So I'll answer the question in this video and you can put your answers in the comments below. So today's prompt-a-card, let's go with this one. What did you quit but wish you didn't? That can be applied to a lot of many areas of my life, like losing weight or even budgeting things from, 20 years ago. I would try and budget and then I'd just stop. If I had continued budgeting, I would not be in the position I am today, and I would be in a lot more financial freedom than I have ever known in my life. But, it's never too late to start. It doesn't matter your age. You can get started at any time. But anyway, what about you guys? What did you quit but wish you didn't? Alright, so today let me go ahead and show you what we're going to be stuffing, where that money is coming from, and how we plan to use it today. So here is paycheck 1 for March, and I expected $2,800, and clearly we did not get 28. We actually got $35.73. This is my hubby's full-time paycheck. It happens twice a month, and this includes a bonus. So $35.73 is what we received. I plan to put $1,400 towards April's bills. Go ahead and get a huge chunk of that. That means $2,173 will be going to our expenses, our cash envelopes, and our sinking funds. So I'm not going to go over this part because we're going to do that together in this video, but that is basically what we are doing. So today we're going to be stuffing this entire paycheck, $3,573. So let me go ahead and grab that cash for us, which I'm keeping it in my Ipsy bag. And like I said, not the denominations I would have chosen for myself, but I will work with what I was given. So here it is, $3,573, all right here. I do have the prop bills that I use. I do 1,400 into my bills advancement. So this is for April, and I just keep this in my billing account. So I have several different accounts, and one of them is specifically for bills. So it's only used for bills. I leave the bill money in there and the bills come out because they're all on auto pay. So this is for April. I did go ahead and remove what we had in bills advancement since now March is underway. So now we're working on April's bills. So this is $1,400 in prop money for that. And then I have $750 in prop money for my groceries because I like to do online grocery shopping. I always said as soon as online grocery shopping is available for me, where it'll deliver to my house, I will never go back. And I have stuck to that. So I keep that in there because it is such a big amount and we are a big family of 5. So it's just easier to keep such a large chunk of change inside of the account ready to go for when I do my grocery shopping. So with that being said, these two things are in prop bills, but everything else is in real cash. So I'll go ahead and I'll set all of this up in my tray. I'm not going to bother counting it because as you can see, it is quite a bit and that would be a pain in my butt. But I do know that it is exactly what I needed because I counted it before this video. So I'll go ahead and set this up in my tray and we'll get started. Alright, so now we're going to start with our wallet envelopes, and this is my hubby's, this is mine, so I'll start with hubby. I'm going to use this one for his gas, even though it says Wood Fund, he has his gas with him, so I can't use that. And then I'm going to use his savings for his spending money, even though he doesn't really save it that much. But anyway, so let's start with gas. He's going to get 160, and that's all in 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, and 60. That is for the next 2 weeks. He does travel quite a bit, so hopefully that gets him where he needs to go. And then his spending money usually is in 100 and a 50, but as you can see, denominations were not what I wanted, so we're doing 150 out of 50s. And he does have $10 in here. So he's all stuffed up. And now we'll move on to my wallet. I do have some receipts in here that I need to scan, so I'm going to pull those out and put those aside. I use the Fetch Rewards app. I really like it. I haven't cashed out anything yet because I'm just kind of like building it, but I really like it. Alright, so I do have a lot of change here. So I have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 55. And we're going to put that to the side. Then we have nothing left in gas. We have the kids' allowances, which I will put, actually I'm going to leave it in here because I don't want to forget. But, yeah, that's for today, so I have to give that to them once they're done. And then I do have $1 left in kids, and then I have $10 left in miscellaneous. So I'll put all of this off to the side, and I'll show you what I do with that later in the video. Okay, so let's stuff my wallet up. Starting with my spending, I am getting 2 50s. And I'm getting 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 5s, and that should be 150. So 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And then for gas, I am getting $30, and I did it all in 10s just to kind of get rid of some of these 10s. It's $30 for gas. And then for my kids' allowances, I'll just add it to this. They do 2 10s and 8 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is the next 2 weeks worth of allowances. And I'll just put it in the back here. Then we have kids spending, and I do 20, but I'm going to do 2 10s. So 2 10s for that. And then $10 for miscellaneous. And that will take care of our wallets. Let me see if I have any change. And I do. I'll just slide this into my money jar. And now my wallet is complete. And I'll just put this over here with Mr. Squirt, and he can hold on to it until we need it later. So now I'm going to move on to my binders. If you're new, I do have 10 binders filled with different envelopes. I like to categorize things, so it makes it a lot easier for us to find it and get it, because I do have a lot of envelopes and a lot of ideas on things I want to save for. So categorizing it into different binders was very helpful for me. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the very first binder I have, which is my revolving binder. So starting with revolving, these are things that happen pretty much regularly every week, every 2 weeks, something like that. Starting with groceries, I do have $8 left in my account for groceries, but we are going to add 750, so 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 750 plus the 8 that's in there, that's 758 towards groceries. Dining out, we are absolutely not doing dining out this time. I don't know if we can make it 2 full weeks without one time going out, but we are going to try our best. And since I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and take these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to add it to this stack right here and call it a 0. It's my challenge this 2 weeks. Don't eat out. Alright, so my pets, we are going to put in $1. That's another thing. I am going to be putting $1 in several envelopes, and it over time lets it build. So I'm not ashamed of it. If all you have is $1 to put in an envelope, let me inspire you to put that dollar in an envelope. So 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, and 5, $35 now in my pets. Extra toiletries is going to get 10, but I did this in 2 5s. And it is empty at the moment, so now it has 10. Peach Pass, we're just going to put $1 in. Just slowly letting that second Peach Pass build and like behind the scenes, I feel. So 20, 21, 22, and 23. Miscellaneous is going to get $5, and I am doing this all in ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the bank is only used for my WTF Wednesday videos, and rollover, I will be putting some money in this time. It is going to be $25, so I did that in 2 10s and a 5. And this is for towards our next paycheck, so that it kind of just helps boost it up a little bit since it's a regular paycheck. And that'll do it for this binder. So now we're going to move on to my short-term binder, which is very similar to my revolving, but it just doesn't happen as often as my revolving envelopes do. So starting with self-care, which is haircuts, hair color for me and my girls. We're going to throw $5 in, so now it has 10. Home is going to also get $5. It is empty. If you missed my last WTF Wednesday, let me tell you, I had to empty some envelopes. Not fun, but I am glad that we had the money. Gifts is going to get $1. So I'm going to add that to it, so now it has 6. Clothing is going to also get $1. And now it has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31. Family Fun is going to get $5. So now Family Fun has 15. Amazon is going to get $1. Now it has 3. Date night is going to get $1. And now it has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Gaming is going to get $5, but they're all going to be in ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Plus the 2 is $7. And that'll do it for this binder. And now I'm going to move on to my long-term binder. These are things that usually happen about once a year. Starting with vacation. So today I'm going to be putting in $200. And right now we are working on lodging. I have these tabs in here that I got from Intentional Living. So everything that I need for our vacation saving. So I'll be working on lodging. We have... Let me go ahead and pull the 200 that we're going to be putting in, which I believe I did in 100 and then 2 50s. So $200, and we're going to add that into our lodging. So now lodging has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 100, 150, 200, 210, 215, 16, 17, 18, 19. So $3,219. And this is everything that we need to go ahead and pay for our lodging. So I will be doing that very, very soon. So this means we get to color in 2 more seashells. Each shell is $100, so I get to color in 2. I made this myself, so it's not something that I bought, and so I can't direct you to where I got it. I just made it for myself. I wanted to see if this would help. So 100 and 200. Working through the rows. Alright, moving on to road trip. Road trip is going to get $1. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. School supplies is going to get $5. It's empty. We had to empty it out. I had to buy my girls some mid-year school supplies, so they're good probably for the rest of the year. Now I can just build that up over time. So electronics is empty as well because we had to use that, so we're going to put a 5 in here also. Home improvement is also empty, so we're going to put a 5 in. And driver's ed stays where it's at. Alright, so now I'm moving on to my holidays binder. Starting with holidays, we're going to put $5 in here, saving up for Easter. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. 90 towards Easter stuff. Hubby is going to get $15, and this is to go towards... Wait, let me make sure I did this. No, I did this in 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This goes towards his birthday, which is in December, and his Father's Day, which of course is in June. So I got a little time to build this up, but 50, 60, 65, 70, 75 so far in the hubby's envelope. 35 goes to my envelope. I did this in a 10 and 5 5s. Just trying to get rid of some of these small things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So now wifey is at 100, 200, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 240. My birthday is in April, and then Mother's Day is obviously right behind it. Christmas challenge is going to get $250 today. It was supposed to be a $500, but I made a horrible mistake, but it's fine. We'll fix it. We'll figure it out. But we are going to be doing this $250 one. Okay. Yeah, I thought that this was the quarterly incentive bonus, but it wasn't. It was the regular. And last month was the quarterly. So I should have put 500 in, not 250. So I'll have to figure out how to come up with that extra 250 sometime throughout this year. Not worried about it though. All right, so for Christmas we did this in a $100 bill of 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 20s. And let's see what that is. 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250. So 250. And we are currently working on, I think, my son's. So this is 250 in here. That's 250 in here. And then my son, he's got 100. So we're going to be adding all of this to it. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 90, 310, 330, 350. So he has 350 towards his Christmas. Plus 500, so that's $850 so far for Christmas 2022. Feels good to be so ahead of the game. But yes, $850 right there. Okay. Now we're going to move on to business. This is where a lot of our side hustle stuff is, like taxes, but I don't do that until I get paid by YouTube. Budget supplies is going to get $5, so all of these in here are going to get $5. So YouTube giveaway will get $5. So now it has 50, 55, 61. We're getting really close to that 2,000 subscriber point. All right, small business is empty. We're going to get 5 in there. Bills, it does not get stuffed with this, only with the YouTube paycheck. Festivals is going to get 5, so now he has 6. This is my hubby's side hustle. Wood fund, also part of my hubby's side hustle, is going to get 5, so now it has 6. He actually has a festival this upcoming weekend. Alright, so that will do it. Now, actually not this upcoming weekend. What was I thinking? Not this weekend, but next weekend. Okay, I digress. Next up, my kids' binder. Alright, so starting with my son's birthday, he's going to get 22, and I did that in 2 10s and 2 1s. So 22. So now he has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 108. Finally broke 100 for him, but his birthday is in November, so we have lots of time. Same thing for my daughter. Her birthday's in November as well, but she's getting 23. Doing that in 2 10s and 3 1s. Her birthday's about 2 weeks ahead. That's why hers comes up to about $23 a paycheck. So now she has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So $112 towards her birthday. For my youngest, she's getting 30. So we're doing that in 3 10s. And now she has 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 160. Her birthday being in August. By the way, if you're new, these are all of my children's drawings. I just transferred them over using my DIY method. I have videos on me doing all of these, so if you're interested and you want to check it out. But I love that this is their personal drawings that I just put on their envelopes. Alright, for my son's car, all of these envelopes are theirs. So, we're going to add $5 like we do every paycheck. So now we have $1,125. And it'll be the same for all of my kiddos. So 1,125. And 1,125. Now we can move on to my other kids' binder. Their savings binder. Starting with grad party, we're doing $25, and I think I did this in 2 10s and a 5. So now grad party, and this is for my middle child. 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 80, 90, 400, 405, 410. So $410 towards her graduation party. She should graduate by maybe September. Just depends on how fast she works. And then for my son's graduation gift, he's already graduated, but I still owe him some money for my goal. So I'm getting him $5. That's $20 so far towards that. It's not very high goal. It's like $200. For my middle child's graduation gift, she's getting $5. So now she has 1,100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 285, 290. So $1,290. The goal for all of them has been $2,000. I've already bought his graduation gift. I've already bought some of her graduation gifts, so theirs is not as hefty because we've already used it. So she has $30 for what's remaining of the goal that I had. For my son's savings, he's also getting $5. So now he has 1,120, 40, 45, 46. So 1,146. Same for my daughter. So 1,120, 40, 45, 46. And for my youngest, it'll be the same. So 1,120, 40, 45, 46. And that'll do it for this binder. So now we're going to move on to my savings binder. This is where my husband and I are having our savings envelopes. So for our savings, we're getting 20, and I think that I did this in 2 10s. Yes. So now our savings has 1,100, 150, 70, 90, 200, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So $1,219. Retirement is going to get 5. So now retirement has 1,150, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, and 3. So 1,193. Anniversary is going to get $5. So now anniversary has 100, 200, 300, 20, 25, 20, 30, 31. So 331. TK Toys, I don't stuff. He uses his spending money when he wants to stuff this, but it is sitting at $200. Now we're going to move on to my reserves. This is where a lot of our other savings is not specific to us. Car maintenance is not going to get stuffed. I only stuff it with Modus. Health savings is also not going to get stuffed. Totally forgot, but car maintenance has 600. Health savings has, let's see, 232. All right, home emergency is going to get 5. So now it has 10. Bills advancement, this is where the other prop bills go. So we're putting 1,100, 200, 300, 400 towards April bills. Vet bill is going to get $5. So now we have 50, 55, 56, 57. And for those of you that watched my WTF Wednesday, she had her surgery today. She is doing very well, so that's good news. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't come back. If you didn't, I don't think I mentioned it actually. She had a prolapsed uterus. It was kind of crazy and weird to see, but we got that taken care of. Emergency is going to get $5. So now it has 515. And that will do it for this binder. And now we move on to my challenges binder, which is where all this money is going to come into play. So I'm using Pink Cloth Money Savings Challenge book, and we're going to start with the $2 bills. We don't have any $2, but we are using $1 to substitute for that. So let me grab... Okay, I think my kids rated me. They took all of my highlighters. We're going to go with pink again. Starting with the $1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 $1 bills. Wow. So that is
1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and half of this one is 22.
wow. We knocked out some rows here. So this goes right into my $2 savings. And I'm just going to shove it in. There it is. Moving on to the next challenge, which is our $5 challenge. We had 2 5s left over in my wallet. So we have 1 and 2. So that'll just go right in there. For the 50-50, I chose the number 2 because of the fact that I didn't have a lot of money left over. So I'm doing 2 and 2. Sorry if that's like shaking the camera. I didn't even think about it. But $4 will go in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, for the 52-week challenge, we have weeks 9 and 10. So that's $21. So we did that in 5, 10, 15, 20, and 21. And then for our $10 savings challenge, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that we can color in. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, sorry for shaking the camera. I'll figure it out, promise. I will figure it out how to make that stable. Alright, so $40 in there. Okay, we're done with this book. And the number I chose for this one is the number 16. So that is what we're going to stuff today. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And at the end of March, it will be the first quarter of the year, and we will count up where we're at, condense these up a little bit, and yeah, we'll see what we got saved so far just in savings challenges. I'm excited. All right. And that will do it for this video. I am so glad that you guys joined me. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. And if you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You might as well. You're a part of the family. I'll see you guys in next week's first video on Monday, which will be another DIY custom envelope. Looking forward to getting that bills envelope done. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and I will see you next week. As always, until next time, bye.